Hello, everybody, and welcome to a special edition of Banana Island Living podcast. It's International Children's Day, and I'm really happy to have some children here. They're dying to talk to you. I'll let them introduce themselves. So first I have...
Hi, I'm Alicia.
And Alicia, you haven't told me your age.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm 8.
Okay. And you are?
And I'm Kwezi, and I'm 7.
Oh, good. And you are?
I'm Tsemaye, and I'm 11.
Okay. And you are?
My name is Tom, and I am 7.
Okay. Now, you guys seem really interesting. Now, can you tell me which countries you're from?
I am from France and Algeria.
Okay. And you are?
South Africa.
Okay.
Nigeria.
Okay.
The UK.
Okay. Well, we had some really interesting conversations before the recording started. And I think the best bits have gone before, but listen carefully to what they're going to say. I've been asking them about news and current affairs. Have you guys been listening to the news recently?
Yes, I have, with my mom and my dad.
Okay.
Not really.
Okay. And you?
Yes, I have with my whole family.
Oh, wow. Okay. And Tom, have you been listening to the news?
No.
Not really. No. Okay. Now, on the news, if you have been listening, what have you heard lately? What has been in the news, Alicia?
I've heard that about the war in Ukraine.
Right.
And about how salt is not really that healthy.
Oh, good. Okay. And Kwezi, what have you been
I've heard
listening?
about the Queen's reign for 70 years.
Okay, the Platinum Jubilee?
Yeah.
Yes, and what else?
And about the Ukraine and Russia.
Okay, the war with Ukraine and Russia.
Yeah.
Okay. Tsemaye, what have you been hearing?
I've been hearing about some Texas school thing that happened.
Oh, gosh, yes.
And I've also
The shooting.
been hearing about how aloe vera is good for your skin.
Oh, God, okay. And Tom, what have you been hearing in the news? I know you haven't listened that much, but...
About Ukraine.
About Ukraine. So, and what are your thoughts about Ukraine? Do you think it matters to us at all?
I think so.
Okay, what do you think about the war in Ukraine?
I think it's important because lots of people are dying and are suffering because they don't have food, water, and it's really dangerous.
Okay. Kwezi, what do you think about the war in Ukraine?
I think that Russia should stop, and I feel bad for Ukraine. Sometimes when I think about it,
Okay.
it feels sad.
Okay. And what do you think, Tsemaye?
I think this kind of affects us. I feel bad about the people in Ukraine, and as a world, and this is a world thing, not only just Russia and Ukraine, because it can affect other people who are coming from other countries.
Okay. And what do you think?
I think that they should do a vote who wants to live in Russia, who wants to live in Ukraine, because some of the Ukrainians actually do want to live in Russia.
You're so sensible. I didn't realize that you knew that much about it. We were discussing this earlier, and I'm a bit conflicted because there are wars going on in Yemen. We're not hearing about that. There are wars going on in different parts of the world, which are a lot more deadly and been going on for longer, and nobody's hearing about those. So whilst I think about the Ukraine war, I just think other places too deserve worry. But yeah, gosh, I didn't know you guys were really clued up on. And Tom, that was a really sensible thing you came up with. And so you get your news from which channel? Where do you get your news from?
I get my news from a French TV. It's called DFA.
Aha. And where do you get your news from, Kwezi?
Sometimes from my mom and my dad, or sometimes from my friends, and sometimes from the TV.
Okay. Or internet, maybe, sometimes? Okay. Where do you get your news from, Tsemaye?
I watch very much news and different stations because my mom and dad have different opinions. But the most two ones that I watch are CNN and MSNBC.
So you get two different lots of news. Okay, but they're both American. Okay.
Yes, they are.
So Tom, where do you get your news from?
I get my news from my mum and dad.
Okay, so you just listen to what they have to say. That's quite good. So is anything worrying you about the world at the moment? What is worrying you?
Nothing is actually worrying me at the moment.
Oh, you're very lucky. So you're just one happy chappy.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Kwezi, is anything worrying you at all?
No, nothing.
You're happy.
Yes.
Okay, Tsemaye, is anything worrying you at all?
Dying animals.
Animals dying. Oh, okay. Tom, is anything worrying you at all?
Yes, I worry about pollution.
That's so good. I know you guys are also worried about pollution, but at the moment you're happy.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, you're just very lucky. Yes, so what makes you happy? Nothing is worrying you. You're worried about pollution, but what really makes you happy? Tsemaye, tell me something that makes you, yes, this is great. Life is good. What makes you happy?
Playing Roblox.
Okay. Tom, what makes you happy?
Getting a new Star Wars Lego set.
Okay. And Kwezi, what makes you happy?
Going to school every day.
Oh, that is so sweet. You're very lucky. And you, what makes you happy?
Coming to school, seeing family, and also playing Roblox.
Brilliant. Excellent. Now, if you had a chance, if you had one wish and there's this magic genie that comes around, make one wish, what would you want? What is that one wish you would want to ask for? Kwezi. Do you want to think about this?
Yes.
Okay. Tom, what would you want to wish for?
I'd want to wish for getting the really big Millennium Falcon Lego set.
That's your one wish in world. Okay. What would you like to wish for?
I would like to wish for a sponsorship company that helps all people who don't have everything in the world.
Okay, you want to help the poor if there was somebody that could sponsor and make life better for people.
Yes.
Oh, that is so worthy. What would you like to wish for?
I don't know because I actually have two things.
Okay, let's see. Let's put them in the order in which you'd like them. The most important and the one not so important.
I think the most important is to get all my dead family members back and having everyone treat them better and let them live as much as they want.
Oh, that's really interesting. And your second not so important wish?
Being a contortionist and a gymnast.
Okay. Okay, Kwezi, have you come up with what you would like if you had one wish?
Yes, to be a teacher.
Oh, that is interesting. Now, it's a bit like the previous question. If you could change the world, if you had that magic power to change the world, what would you change? Tsemaye, what would you like to change?
Racism.
Oh, you'd like the world, everybody to be nice to each other.
Yes.
Good.
No discrimination.
No discrimination. Okay, what would you like to change, Tom?
No war.
No wars, yes. What would you like to change about the world?
I would like to change that every poor person gets a home and gets treated like other people.
Very good. And Kwezi, what would you like to change in the world?
What I would like to change in the world would be,
Take your time. No rush. Poverty, sickness, no COVID?
what would I like to change in the world would be no germs in the world,
Okay.
peace in the world.
Yeah.
Like, if you spill something on the floor, you can just take it up and then eat it again.
And it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. So, what would you like to be in the future if you had a choice? What would you like to be? You picture yourself in the future in 20 years' time and you say, I told you I was going to be that. What would you like to be? Yes.
An actress.
Oh, what sort of actress?
I want to use movies to change people's idea about other people so that people can be nice, because there's a person, a director named Darman, and he teaches people and he says that we're not just telling stories, we're changing lives.
Ooh, so you want to be an activist actress?
Yes.
Okay. So what would you like to be in the future?
I would like to be a military person.
You want to be in the army? Yeah. Excellent. And but you said no more wars. Okay. And Kwezi, what would you like to be in the future?
I would like to be a gymnast and still a teacher.
Okay, still a teacher. And what would you like to be in the future?
I would like to be a gymnast, contortionist, and an artist.
Okay. I know you're very good at art. So can you think of one person that you really admire in the whole world?
It's very hard, but there are two.
Okay.
It's my dad and it's Michael Jackson.
Okay. So who do you admire most in the world?
I don't know. It's a really hard question.
Yes. Do you want to think about it? We'll come back to you.
Yes.
Okay, Tom, who do you admire the most?
My mum and dad.
Oh, that's really nice. Anybody you think of, apart from your parents?
It's really difficult, but if I was to pick someone right now, I would pick Harriet Tubman because she was a brave woman who led her people and who took freedom the right way. She stood up for herself. She didn't let slavery get the most of her.
Excellent. You're so cool. So who's going to think of? Who hasn't told me? Okay. Yeah. Who do you admire the most?
My grandpa on my dad's side.
Okay. Why do you admire him so much?
Because he used to be very kind. Anything he wants, he would buy it without saying no. I'll think about it.
So he was a very kind person.
Yes, but now he's dead.
Oh. So somebody said they want everybody who's dead to come back to the world. That was you. Yes. Okay. Now, this is my fun bit. What is your current favorite song? Aha. Tom, I know what you had in mind. What's your current favorite song? And you can sing a little bit of it for us if you want to. You're not singing, you're just going to tell us. Okay. So but tell us what your current favorite song is.
AC/DC, and the song from the band from AC/DC is Black and Black.
Aha. And Tsemaye, I remember yours. Okay, tell us what's your current favorite song.
Mine is Wild Things by Alessa Sierra because it talks about positivity and loving yourself.
Okay, you're going to sing a little bit of it? Go on. I know you're dying to. Come on.
Very well.
Come on.
You can
I know
do
you
it.
say you can do it.
We will carve our face into time and space. Let us beat this race. Say hey, hey, hey.
Hey, I thought that was good. Okay, Kwezi, what's your current favorite song?
The Goodness of God.
Okay, you're going to sing it?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I sing all of it or
Just a little bit, yeah.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.
Oh, wow.
Kwezi, you've got a beautiful voice.
Really beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Alicia, you tell us your current favorite song.
We don't talk about Bruno. It's from the movie Encanto.
Okay, you're going to sing it?
We don't talk about Bruno, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. But it was my wedding date, my wedding. We're getting ready, and there wasn't a cloud in the sky. No clouds allowed in the sky. Bruno walks in with a mischievous grin. Thunder, baby, tell the story or mine. I'm sorry, maybe that go on. Bruno says it looks like rain. What did he tell us? I forgot the rest.
That was amazing.
Amazing. Well done. Okay. So I take it that your current favorite movie is Encanto.
I haven't watched the whole movie.
You just watched a bit about Bruno. Okay.
No, I watched a little bit and the bits that said we don't talk about Bruno.
Okay. And you, Kwezi, what's your current favorite movie or series on television?
Oh, it's so hard.
Do you watch television? Do you watch
Yes,
movies?
I do.
And what do you like watching?
Oh, maybe it will be Matilda.
Aha.
Oh, that's a nice.
Yeah,
And
was that
Michaela
Matilda who
and the
told the
Spelling.
lie? Is that the Matilda who lied or the other Matilda?
The other Matilda.
Okay. Right.
And Michaela and the Spelling Bee.
Oh, you like spelling bee. Yeah. And you? What's your current
For
favorite?
Kwezi's Matilda, Kwezi, I have the book, so I'll give it to you later. And also, My favorite show is Alexa and Katie because it's a show about a girl who has cancer, but her best friend helps her get through it. And they go through the toughest moments in life, but at least Alexa has a Katie, like her best friend. So she has someone to go through the pain with.
Okay, so it's a good news story. Not too
Yes.
sad. Okay, Tom, what's your current favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Star Wars, and the movie that I like is Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, yes, The Empire Strikes Back. I like that. Star Wars. Okay. Current favorite book? Tsemaye, what's your current favorite book?
I'm gonna say I just love the author Rodell because he's really, really pretty.
So all
my
Rodell's
favorite
books.
Yes, but my favorite book out of all of those is the BFG.
Oh, The Big Friendly Giant.
Yes.
Okay. And Tom, what's your favorite book?
Harry Potter.
Oh, right. Which one? Do you like all 7?
I haven't read them, but my brother read them.
Okay, so which one do you? The Philosopher's Stone, the very first one?
Probably the second one.
The second one. Okay. And Alicia, what's your current favorite book?
It's the whole set of Dork Diaries.
Okay, all the books.
Yeah.
Okay. And Kwezi, what's your favorite book?
It either is Robinson Crusoe or The Little Mermaid. I forgot the other one.
I think Tom's got another one he wants to say. Which one is that?
Go on.
Charlotte's Web.
Oh, yes, Charlotte's Web. You're reading that in school, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've already read it.
Okay, and you have another book?
Another book I'd like to add on to that is definitely going to be
Do you want to think about it?
yes. Yeah,
Okay.
One of the other books I like is Turning Red.
Ah, I haven't read that one. Okay, so if you had, think about this very carefully. Because some of you said, oh, I want to give to the poor. No, I'm going to test you. If you had your last $1,000, what would you do with it? Think very carefully. Would you buy a Lego set? Would you?
I would buy food and give it to the poor.
Oh, are you sure you're going to do that?
Okay, not really.
So maybe you'll give half to the poor.
Yes.
Okay, and then you'd spend the rest. Yeah. What would you do with the rest?
With the rest, I would probably spend it on a dog.
Ah, you're dying to have a dog?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? If you had your last $1,000,
I'll split it in half. 500 for food and clothes for the poor people, and the other 500, if I can buy, to get gymnastic class, and if I have another one, I can buy a dog, a big white fluffy one.
Okay. And if you had $1,000, what would you do with it?
I would give some to the poor,
Yeah.
and buy some food, and then give the rest of the money to the poor.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
then, with the rest, I would buy a few bits of Lego, and then I would buy a husky dog.
Well, one thing is coming through, dogs and the poor. Well, Tsemaye, tell me what you would do.
I'm gonna give $800 to the poor, and the rest 200. 200 seems like a lot.
It seems like a lot
So
of money.
I'm going to use it to survive.
Oh, survive. Okay, like a rainy day fund.
Yes.
That's so sensible. Okay, this is the last bit. Have you thought of your joke?
Yes.
Yes.
Aha!
Yes.
So who's gonna start the joke? Kwezi, you start. Tell me a joke.
Can I tell you a construction joke?
You can tell me any joke you want.
So that's the
I'm still working on it.
That is good. That is really good. Okay, your turn. What's your?
What did the ocean say to the other ocean?
What did the ocean say? I've heard this before, but I can't remember. Come on, let me see. What did the ocean say to the other ocean?
Can I tell you?
Okay, tell me.
Nothing. It just waved.
Oh, I heard that before. I don't know how come I forgot. Okay, Tsemaye, what's your joke?
Okay. Do you know that nothing starts with an N and ends with G?
No, I didn't know that nothing starts with an N and ends with a G.
It literally does. N, nothing, and ends with G. Nothing. If you spell nothing, you see it starts with N and ends with G.
I can't even say how funny that is because I don't know the joke.
I understand the joke.
You do? Okay, well done. And Tom, your joke.
How does space keep its pants up?
How does space keep its pants up? Okay, how does it?
With an asteroid belt.
That is so funny. Thank you, guys. You've been so good. So where do you hang out? If you're having fun, where do you hang out? If you become famous, where would people run into you? You know, where would you hang out? Yeah.
Hollywood.
Okay, where would you hang out?
In Los Angeles.
Oh, and you?
In the Star Wars world.
No, in the Star Wars world, and you?
Everywhere where my friends go.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you very much. Now, if you've enjoyed this program, please go and make sure you subscribe wherever you get your podcast from. Give us a rating as well, 5-star rating. The kids are doing thumbs up. Yeah. And we look forward to, another podcast in another week. Yes. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.